The action fast and furious here at the Packers draft. They have just made 2 selections in the 5th round. And Wes, the first one is Sean Clifford, quarterback out of Penn State.
Yeah, Sean Clifford, if you go back and look at this guy's story, a 4-year starter really for them. I mean, set school records, over 10,000 passing yards, 86 touchdowns. He beat out Will Levis for the job 2 years ago and has some really neat intangibles. Runs like a 4.6 40. I mean, things you look for in a young quarterback. 4th time the Packers have drafted a quarterback now, dating back to 2012. They obviously were in the market for one. The only 2 on the roster right now are Jordan Love and Danny Etling. They found their guy.
Wes, you know what speaks volumes to me is that Clifford was a 4-time captain. Yep. And that is a big league program. We're not talking Rolling Dirt Teachers College at Mineral Point. We're talking Penn State, 4-time captain. He's got every intangible in the world, and as you mentioned, production as well. The other selection was Dontayvion Wicks. What can you tell us about him?
Well, this young man, Larry, 2 years ago broke Herman Moore's school record for single-season receptions or receiving yards for the season, 1,203, I believe it was. The fact of the matter is, I mean, he brings a lot to the table in terms of the actual physical gifts of the position. There was a dip in production this past year, focus, some things like that. They said you're going to have to kind of be shored up. Obviously, Virginia, unfortunately, went through some very trying things at the end of the season, too, with their school shooting, but the fact of the matter is, 6'1", this kid does bring something to the party, as you like to say, and the Packers doubling up to bring him to Green Bay.
And Dontayvion also in 21, which was a pretty darn good year as opposed to this year, he had a per-catch average over 21 yards. He's got some natural elusiveness in the open field that is at least partially responsible for that enormous number, 21.1 yards per catch. And for the latest on the Packers draft, keep it right here on Packers.com. See you next time.